Hey guys, here today with the new talent system. Oh, what's this? Choose your specialization. Your character can now use special. No. Yeah, okay, that's great. What is it? So what they've done is in Mists of Pandaria they have updated the talents, specialization, and glyphs. Basically, you now have. I think what is. They just don't. What do they have now then? Just major and minor glyphs. So, wow, that was removed fast, wasn't it? So, to do with glyphs, basically, they used to have prime, major, and minor glyphs. They've looked like they've completely got rid of prime glyphs, and now they're just gone for major and minor glyphs, which work exactly the same as they used to be. Apart from critter morph. When cast on critters, your polymorph spell now lasts 1 day and can be cast on multiple targets. What is that? Is there any more fun ones? So they're trying to make glyphs a lot more fun. Like if you've seen the druid stag one, which turns their travel form into a stag, in which then one of their mates can ride them, which is a little bit weird because. Well, let's just say like a worgen riding a stag. That's a druid. No, that's some weird shit. That is. Anyway, so obviously it's exactly the same. Literally just sort of got that and put it onto there, but I can't because I'm flying, and also I don't think they work at the moment. Anyway, let's move on to specialization. So, still have your 3 trees apart from druids, which now have 4, which is a guardian tree, which is tanking basically. Work in literally the same way. I think it's just now they give you a very simple overview of what the core abilities are and what they do. So obviously, because I'm a mage, all of mine are damage. So arcane, manipulating the arcane, destroying enemies with overwhelming power. So arcane blast, arcane charge, which is I can't even remember what that is. Oh yes, I can. It's the stacking buff. Arcane Barrage and Arcane Missiles, which is exactly the same as it was before. And then obviously Fire is ignite enemies as well as fire, so you got Pyroblast, Fireball, Inferno Blast, which I think is new, and then Combustion, which is awesome. Then Frost is obviously you get Sunward, Element, Frostbolt, Fingers of Frost, and Ice Lance, which is exactly the same as it was before. So you literally just, I'm going to go with Arcane, actually. Should I go Fire or Arcane? I'll go with Arcane because I like Arcane. Then simply learn, and there we go. I've just learnt it. Specialization is got to be like the boringest sort of screen on here ever. So obviously now I've changed that, and I can't learn any of these anymore. So, and then obviously I've just learned Arcane, all of those spells. And then talents have completely changed. Before on talents you used to have like a tree, and obviously they've always had this in WoW. Oh crap, no I didn't mean to do that. They've always had like a talent tree in WoW, and then in Catalysm they completely removed it all and basically gave you, I think it's every 2 levels or something. I think it's only, you only had 30 points to spend. Yeah, now you have 5 or 6 once you get to level 90. So you have talent point at 15, 30, 45, 66, 75 and 90. Now the difference between this is that these are completely different. Basically what they've done is they've taken some of them and they have then made them a bit better. And they've made the choices a lot harder. Like if say because I'm arcane, most likely I'd end up choosing Presence of Mind because I'd be in the Arcane talent tree. But because of the new talent system, I can choose that, Scorch or Ice Flows. Now personally, I might choose Scorch because I can cast while moving, but I don't know whether or not to because like Presence of Mind makes a casting spell less 10 seconds become an instant cast, and it's not on the global cooldown. So I'm not quite sure. It's quite a hard. I don't particularly give a shit about that. It's quite a hard choice. What they've done is they made it hard so that there isn't just a direct build as there used to be. Whereas before they used to go on like Arena Junkies or something like that and go, oh, I'm going to look at this build. Oh, I'll just go do, and you've got a build for a mage. That's arcane. That'll do them like the optimal DPS that you need for a raid or PvP or whatever. Why the hell you'd PvP with arcane? I don't know. So they've made it a lot harder, and personally, people sort of complain about this because obviously this is it. You literally, there isn't really much to choose from anymore. But personally, I think this is brilliant because they've made it so much harder. There isn't a direct route anymore, because if you want your spells to cast faster, I guess, then you choose Presence of Mind. If you are in a moving fight and you're arcane, which you wouldn't be, but that's not the point, you choose Scorch, because that means you can use Scorch to move around while casting Scorch, and I don't even know what this one does, so I'm not even going to talk about that one. And then obviously you got the next one, so you can either choose from survive. So all these like survivability. So, but you've got to choose which one you think is the best. So you've got a shield, or you've got one that makes you go faster when you get hit, or you've got this one which basically puts you in another shield and then heals you apparently. Which is unusable when stunned, frozen, feared, or sleep. Then obviously you've got like sort of frost, which is a bit weird, and then you've got one that can get rid of all the cooldowns on your frost, or you've got cauterize, which would otherwise kill you, would give you more health, or you've got greater invisibility, and then you've got Nether Tempest, which is new, I think. And then you get Living Bomb or Frost Bomb. Now, Living Bomb and Living Bomb is got to be one of the best things in Fire. Well, was one of the best things on Fire, because you just go around and dot people, and they probably most likely explode. So that's a harder choice now, because whether or not you want to go for Frost Bomb, or which slows them down, or explodes them for Living Bomb, or this, which is which deals additional 50% of the damage to another random target within 10 yards. So they're all very, very hard choices nowadays. And then we've got, what have we got for level 90? Your evocation spell no longer has a cooldown, but you passively regenerate 50% less mana. Now you see, that is brilliant. Wow, and then you increase spell damage by 30% for 40 seconds. Bloody hell. Place a rune of power on the ground, which lasts 1 minute. While standing in a rune of power, your mana regeneration is increased by 100%, and your spell damage is increased by 15%. Only 2 runes of power can be placed at one time. Replaces evocation. What? Oh, Jesus, how the hell am I going to choose between that? Yeah, see, they're both brilliant spell. Oh my god. Places a magical ward on you, absorbing up to 10,000 damage for 8 seconds. Absorb damage will restore up to 15% of your maximum mana. So if you're taking, I don't know why you'd use that, to be honest, because I guess if passive increases spell power by 8% and regenerates 1% mana every 1.8 seconds. Okay, I see why you'd use that now. So as you can see, in terms of talent trees, well, talents now, it's a lot harder. There is no specific way that you can do it, and there's always going to be probably one better way for one certain situation, but now, as you can see here, it's completely different, and hopefully, obviously you got your Just a Disappearance, which you can change all your talents and stuff, which is brilliant, because I think you'll be able to just quickly change before raid. So say if you're in a raid where you need to move, you'd quickly choose Scorch, or if you're in a raid where you or have time to put down, or well, have time to stand there and use evocation, you use that one. Whereas you don't have time, you'd put rune of power and bam bam bam, or that one. And then obviously if you've got a lot of mobs next to each other, Living Bomb, or if you need to slow them down, Frost Bomb. So it's a lot harder choice, and each one gives gives a better output to certain situations, which I think is what they wanted. But it has made it so much harder. So I'm just gonna quickly don't want frost draw, ring of frost. Then I want great invisibility, and then I want living bomb. So I literally just choose it like that and learn, and then I just learn all of them, and that's literally how it is. Right click to remove this talent, but you cost one just so you can change them just quickly. I don't have any on me right now, but you can just sort of change them whenever you want, and it only costs you a bit of gold, which is brilliant. And obviously I've just learnt the new spells, and now so I've got arcane, which is my main one, and then I got fire and frost. So all those ones are the spells that I could learn for frost, and all those ones that I could learn for fire. And then I've got arcane, which is all my arcane spells, along with all my other spells at the back apparently, which I didn't quite realise. So I've got all my arcane spells, and then I've got the passive ones. Apparently, I read this today, is that the spells are like at the back is passive spells, and so that you can find them quickly. But they said if this doesn't work, then they might change it. So we will see. Yeah. So I don't really have many spells anymore. Have they changed? No, they haven't. So yeah, that is the new talent system on World of Warcraft Mists of Pandaria Beta, which I literally just got into. So, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.